So this is a test video showing some of my German handmade marbles. These are a couple of the Latticino core ones. These are Lutz swirls. Then we have a divided core swirl. These are different ones that I don't actually collect but have obtained one way or the other. This is a sulfide, the only one I have, with an animal and a bubble trapped in. I don't know what kind of animal. And then we have the clear ones with the various swirls and the completely clear ones. This is definitely a handmade one because it has a pontils, but the other two I'm not so... Oops, oh, there goes my marble. The other two I'm not so sure of, the other two clear ones. And then there is one with some white swirl on a green base and stuff happening inside also, like a ghost swirl inside. That's a pretty cool one. And this one is a clay one. This one is also a pretty cool one. This one has a... let me focus. This one has a like a single band inside. That's a core that goes through the marble. I'm not sure you can see it. Probably not. And as I said, the Latticino core ones. Now I have the sulfide and the... let me just move them a bit. Oops. So the Latticino core ones, the white core is the most common core, but they also come in orange and red and yellow, and the ones that actually have two different colored cores are quite rare, like this one, and they are finer or coarser. They can be pretty cool. This one is a polished one, that's definite, because it's an old one, but the pontils are almost grinded off. You can still see some moon remains. Moons are big, like bumps that leave a moon-shaped scar. And it's a pretty cool one, polished one. I'm not... I would prefer to have them in an original state, but I don't mind them being polished. I mean, sometimes you can't see anything in the marble if it's not polished. So it's either that or not seeing it. And as I said, some cool ribbon, divided ribbon core ones. And most of the ones I have are kind of beat up and banged up. And this one is in a pretty mint state. Sorry about that. That's a good one. Well, they are all good, but and these are the Lutz are this golden... I forgot the name of the material they use with an A. I'll check it up. So it's Lutz is this golden stuff, and these are ribbon core, not ribbon core, ribbons, Lutz ribbon swirls, or Lutz swirls, no core there. And this material glimmers and shimmers, looks like gold. And here are a couple of solid core ones, which are unlike the divided swirl cores. These have a solid core, as the name implies. They can be also quite cool. I don't have that many, I just have two of those, that one and this one. Which has a very intricate outer rib cage. So all of these German ones have like several layers of action. The outer one, the inner one, the most inner one, and sometimes you get all three. I will show you. I have a marble like this also, but they are quite rare. So these are also cool ones. These are ribbon core ones, but a very cool, strange style. I got them from the UK. And this one is really cool. That's a single core and also has a bubble wrapped inside the glass. Very nice one. And on to my favorites, which are my onion skins. I love my onion skins, and I prefer pink ones. And this huge fellow over here, I have to be careful not to drop it. There goes another marble. So this guy is, as you can see, very banged up. Unfortunately, here in Europe, I don't know anybody who would polish the marble for me. And I wouldn't mind, because it has, it's so the color material seems to be quite deep. You can see these moon scars and all of this. This is like blocking the view. And as I said, I wouldn't. So what I love are these intricate swirls on the pontil marks of the marbles, like this one or this one. But this one does not have those, so I wouldn't mind him losing a bit of material up here so that these things can become clear. And the color is quite deep under the glass, so I think this one could be beautiful. Although also now it's okay. Have to be careful with that one, not to hurt somebody. So this one is a polished one. I didn't polish it. I don't have the ability to polish it. But you can see what happens if you, well, overdo it a bit. I'm sure they knew or thought they knew what they were doing, but a lot of material gets lost, especially here where the pontil marks were. It is nevertheless a beautiful marble. You can also see inside it's there's intricate stuff going on in the center of this onion skin, or cloud, or end of day cloud. So they are referred to, maybe. So onion skin is an onion skin, but if they get a bit interrupted, then they might be called a cloud, or end of day cloud, meaning as the workers from the glass manufacturers were going home, and at the end of the day they were just like doing whatever they wanted with whatever they had left. So also like end of cane marbles, and marbles that were the last one from the cane, glass cane, and they end up looking interesting. So this one, I love the color. Unfortunately has some couple of bad marks, but I don't mind. I mean, it's an old, very, very old marbles. Those are, if I did not mention it until now, handmade Germans run 1800, I guess 50 to 1920. That would be the time range, and they had this glass manufacturers. The one in Germany that was known is Lauscher glass. So I love these intricate swirls at the end. And unfortunately, if you would polish a marble like this, I mean, these usually go away. And this one I would not polish because it has so much pink that it goes into red. And it's really, really bright and beautiful to look at. So I definitely would not touch this one. Go. Stay. So I have this cocktail mixing glass sticks that are also from Lauscher, Germany. So this is also glass ones. Yeah, are supposed to stop these marbles from wandering off. Wonderful lobed, large one, onion skin. And with like deep lobe ravines. Also very beautiful. Would not polish it because of a this is a very attractive top part for me, although I mean this one has a lot of small scars, so I guess a very, very light polish would go far with this one, because I guess this would not go away right away, but you would get rid of all of this super small scars. And I don't mind the bigger moons if you can see through them. So yeah, it's also very beautiful marble, amazing color. Oh, I'm bad at putting things away through a camera. My first video. And that's a beauty. Really, really beautiful one. Not perfect, but beautiful. Love these swirls, as I mentioned 10 times already. And these are my smaller ones, and some here are really amazing. There's also like a piece of the cane. Most of the ones here are onion skins. This little guy with the bubble wrapped up inside is also cool. I have one with the mica. These are these little shiny spots in the marble, not the Lutz, not the gold ones. There are also Lutz onion skins, but I don't have any of those. Those are really expensive. But I also, what I wanted to say, so this is one of my coolest ones. This one is like a end of day, end of cane marble. So this is really beauty. I love that it looks like a, sorry about that, like the color ended here. A really nice one. Oh, I need to, okay. And what I wanted to say, so I do have some that are not officially onion skin, like this green one. That's a Joseph's coat. They refer to him like this, or this intricate Latticino core. I just loved it. It's so pretty, and I left it here and intricate with the bright yellow core. So when I was a kid, I did not have these, so these are all like obtained when I was a grown-up. So I just had pretty ordinary marbles, couple of porcelain ones which were precious, and porcelain being the milky glass, basically, not porcelain. But just a regular one, and couple of kids here and there sometimes had a special one, which we called like a spider web marble, and you could get 10 or more. You should like that one spider web marble was worth 10, 20 ordinary marbles. And I mean, only later I figured out that it's the what we call the spider web marble, were the Ticino core ones. I'm trying to pick one up, but they are not cooperating. So yes, because of the core. So yeah, basically they were always around within Europe. I grew up in Croatia, in Yugoslavia then, but it was a Federative Republic of Croatia within Yugoslavia, now Croatia. So yes, as I said, I have a couple of the Ticino core ones, and this one is very, very special. As I said, they have different layers always, these marbles, and this one has an outer green and red band, and then has a Ticino core, or the spider web, and then inside the spider web there is a red transparent core. So this is like a 3-layered one. Very, very special, intricate. So none of these are perfectly round, and not really ideal marbles for any kind of marble games, but beautiful. And since they are so old, so as I said, usually it's onion skin, but when onion skin gets a bit pointy and dotty, then it's referred to as cloud or end of day marble. That's a Joseph's coat, this green one. Well, it's a color on the top of the marble. And usually, I mean, I check different definition. Usually they say there has to be a green stripe, a black stripe, and a yellow stripe, and I don't know what else. So I have a black stripe and a yellow stripe, and so for example this red one, that's Joseph's coat, and that's a special orange. These are, I guess, also some Joseph's coat. They got kicked out, I don't know, I guess they didn't fit in my color scheme. I should put them back. Yeah, the Mika one, and a very, very strange one with the red and the green and the yellow, and I love these here. That's Joseph's coat, and this blue one is, I guess, some kind of also swirl or Joseph's coat. And a piece of cane from a pink, white, and green and yellow cloud. So that's it for now. That was my first YouTube video. You don't have to like it. So, just playing around. There we go. So, bye bye.